class. Okay. Okay, I'd like to inform to you guys. Next week, you guys will be doing your midterm quiz. Okay, midterm test. Okay, inside Google Classroom. So I will prepare your question inside Google Classroom by Google Form. So you guys just only take the right answer. Okay, it's a multiple choice answer question. So you guys only need to tick only answer, and then after finish, you guys can do whatever you guys want. Okay.
Sir, questions?
Okay, sir.
Wait. Namada, what?
How many questions, sir? The
10.
ABC. 10 questions.
10.
Okay.
10 questions only. No worries.
Okay, sir.
ABC only, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, multiple question. ABCs. ABCD.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So you guys only choose the right question. The right answer.
All right, sir.
So, do we have midterm break?
For the time being, wait, let me check. Academic calendar. Academic calendar. Calendar. Okay, September 2020, week 6, week 6, week 7, should be next week. You guys are under midterm break. Okay, but due to we are proceeding to online classes, I think midterm break will be non-existent because already PKP, and then you guys are staying at home and everything, so the class will be resumed as usual. But in the academic calendar, this is before we have a PKPB, so I think they already adjusted with email. Siapa tanya tadi? Sharifah.
Bukan sebab sir ada lecturer kelas lain inform minggu depan midterm break.
Oh, midterm break. Kalau ikut dalam academic calendar memang based on academic calendar yang IC tadi, saya tengok tadi memang ada, tapi itu masa kita sebelum PKPB. Itu masalahnya. Kalau PKPB tu kita follow lah. Sekarang ni dia ada arahan kita buat kelas macam biasa lah. Tapi even though it's midterm break also, you guys must do the midterm test juga online.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Alright. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So Okay, I just inform you guys, next week midterm test and also your midterm break. But even though you have your midterm break, still you guys do your midterm test inside the Google Classroom. Don't worry, it's a multiple question, only 10 questions. So after you finish, your mark will be graded inside the Google form. So you guys can see. Okay, yes, I will set the quiz. The midterm test. That you guys can see the result afterwards. Or you guys didn't want to see it. It depends. So continue from last week. Okay, today we guys will be continuing upon chapter 3, e-business infrastructure. Inside this particular chapter, you guys will be learning regarding how is the structure, the meaning of e-business infrastructure is. You guys are learning how is the structure, based on one company. Inside one company, what is the structure for a company to become a e-business company, from hardware and software technology that you guys will that the company will be using. And then you guys will be also learn regarding requirement necessary to enable employee access to the internet and hosting e-commerce service. This is the meaning is the requirement of hardware and software. Each company needs to know the requirement of the hardware and software to become an e-commerce service, and also you guys can access to the internet. So before we learn the e-business infrastructure, you guys need to learn what is the internet, what is the intranet, what is extranet, what is www. Managing e-business infrastructure, and lastly you guys will be seeing the future of the internet infrastructure. So before we go to what is internet, what is e-business infrastructure? E-business infrastructure is an architecture of hardware and software. Meaning is how you guys combine hardware and software. At the same time, content and data used to deliver e-business service to employee, customer, and partner. Meaning is the meaning of architecture is the combination of hardware, software, content, and data that you guys are using. All these four typical elements that you guys will be using to deliver an e-business service to you, your customer, and partner. Meaning is how you guys collaborate with your hardware. Meaning of hardware is hardware software is maybe your laptop, your PC, your PC, your smartphone. You guys use that thing. And then the content of your work, and then the data that you guys are collect during your work, to deliver an e-business process towards you, towards the customer and your partners. That is, we call it in an e-business infrastructure. Then what is the problem? Typical problem when we are implementing an e-business or maintaining a e-business infrastructure, not an e-business infrastructure. First problem will be website communication too low. The meaning of website communication too low is you guys, your website doesn't interact. The meaning is the customer using the website, your website, company website, to communicate with you guys in terms of customer service. This is where focusing on customer service, more towards customer service. So nowadays you guys see from mobile apps, even in laptop, or the website that you guys are using PC or laptop. Nowadays company, for instance, like Unify, I took example for Unify. Nowadays you guys doesn't need to call them for any problem or any related what we call it internet connection or telephone line problem, okay, regarding whatever problem related to Unify, okay, you guys doesn't necessary to call them by their service number. You guys can interact with them live with Unify through the apps, or through their through their social media, or through their main website, through their main website. Okay, you guys can stream live and then tell what is your problem, and then they respond in real time service. Okay, what you guys need to do anything, but this is uh, uh, I took example for Unify, but other certain companies didn't do well in regarding related to what customer service. Their lack of customer service via by using web page, their own web page, or their own mobile application. Okay, because nowadays we related to not only to website but also we related to mobile application. So that's why one of the problem inside when we implement e-business infrastructure uh, inside a company, or an organization, or we call it a company. Okay, we tend to have a website communication too low, meaning is the low communication uh, within you and your customer by via using the website itself. And then certain website is not available because this second problem maybe stated on you guys maybe having a server problem, maybe you guys have a technical via by through internet service provider, maybe your manpower didn't have the expertise to use the internet. Okay, we have a lot of reasons regarding website not available. Okay, bug on site, to pages being unavailable or information type inform not being executed. Certain time when we are using e-business infrastructure, meaning by we are using mobile apps or by using website itself. Okay, we have certain bugs, okay, inside our website and also inside our mobile apps. Okay, what is the meaning of bug? Meaning some error. Okay, some error when you guys press, we have error from maybe you guys want to pay online payment, we have error thing. So that is we call it bugs. Okay, sometimes sometimes the information, for instance, you guys buy something inside Lazada, when you guys already want to press or to click the purchase button, you guys cannot. The certain website will be pop up. The website cannot be loaded anything. So that is we call it bugs inside the website. Okay, order product not deliver on time. Okay, this is a norm. Okay, even though they say okay 1 to 2 days, maybe 1 to 2 days will be delivered. The product will be delivered, but sometimes the product itself can being delivered over the perceivable date that they should deliver to you. Okay, this is have also many reasons. Maybe uh, in terms of logistic problem, transportation, and so on. Okay, email not reply, customer privacy or trust is broken through security problem. Okay, this is other problem, typical problem inside when we are using e-business infrastructure. Okay, the meaning of if you guys remember when we are implementing e-business, we have this 10 of problem, but we can solve the problem or we cannot solve, but we can minimize this particular problem uh, throughout the technology that you guys have and the expertise that you guys have inside your company. Okay. Especially regarding to a customer service and logistic. Okay, then when ordering is simple. When customer, okay, that's why when you guys are doing e-business, you guys need to know your how is your customer behave when they are buying or streaming through your to your apps or to your website. Okay. That is the particular reason when we are using e-business. Okay. Now, before we go to the internet itself, you guys need to know the 5 layer of uh, inside the e-business infrastructure. Okay. We have 5 layers. Okay, the first layer is the application. Bye. Okay, sorry, my nephew coming in as a surprise. No. Tak mau kacau. Bye. Okay, the first layer in the e-business infrastructure is the application layer. Okay, the meaning of application layer is the customer relationship management, the supply chain management, the data mining. This is the application side. Okay, meaning is you explain the purpose of the application that you guys are using. Okay, and then the software layer. Okay, the software layer more toward the web browser, the software, okay, that you guys are using. The application layer is more hardly focused on the hardware session. Okay, what type of hardware that you guys are using for customer service, customer relationship, for the supply chain management, for the data mining. Application layer is more focused on the hardware. Then we came to the system software layer. Okay, the name of system software layer is where the layer that you guys are focusing on what type of software that you guys are using. And then the third layer, the types of network that you guys are using. Okay, types of network, meaning types of internet service provider that you guys are using. Okay, and then the fourth layer is the storage and physical layer. This is where you guys will be saving. Okay, this is focusing on storage of your data. Okay, all the transaction, all your information, data, all will be stored inside this particular storage or physical. We call it physical layer. And then lastly will be the content and data layer. Content is where you guys are set up web content through intranet, extranet, and also internet site. Meaning is you guys we go to the content section after this, but to give you the further understanding regarding the content layer is how you guys want to prepare for the content of your website. This is the base. This is the 5 layer, the basic of the 5 layer of business infrastructure. Now we go to the internet itself. Jangan kacau. DJ kakak, bye. Okay. Now we go to the internet. Okay, what is an internet? Internet, sometimes people call it the net. Okay, it's a worldwide system of computer network. Okay, a network of network is in which user at any one computer can, if they have the permission, get information and from any other computer. Okay, the meaning of the definition of the internet is normally people ask me, okay, what is an internet? Is I call it a worldwide scale of computer network. Okay, that is an internet, meaning is a connection of multiple computers that being connected at a global scale. That is, we call it internet. Okay. Okay, we have other definition that you guys can look after this. Okay, key management issues of e-business infrastructure. Okay, this is some other related issues regarding e-business infrastructure related implementation. So you guys can read it through. Okay, first main issue is what type of e-business application do we develop. Okay, for you guys information, we have a lot of e-business application. Okay, meaning is from hardware and software that you guys are nowadays are using. For instance, like AirAsia apps, Facebook apps, what else? Lazada, Shopee, as anything. That's we call it e-business application. Okay. What else? Dell service app. Those are we call e-business application. So in terms of uh, hardware and software that you guys are combining. Okay, and then which technology that you guys will use? Okay, from web-based ordering, emails or electronic data interchange, meaning is transfer. Okay, that EDI meaning is transfer, that data transfer, or that you guys are doing online banking and so on. Okay, how do we achieve quality of service in application? Okay, this is uh, another issue. Okay, where how do we evaluate, okay, the quality of the service that you guys give to the customer through from the first phase, from the ordering, you guys processing the product, and then you deliver and everything. So how is the process? How you guys want to evaluate that quality? And then where do we host application? Okay, from internal and or external sourcing and hosting. Meaning is uh, in terms of host application, the meaning of host application is how you guys want to uh, how can I explain? Okay, it's like this. Host application is how you guys distribute your information or your data through your internal infrastructure, meaning is from department to department and everything, because to share your particular information throughout the other department uh, upgrade uh, can upgrade your particular sales and marketing, and then sales of the product for your business to gain profit and revenues, and to create more ideas of from business plan or business model and everything. Okay, this is some other key issue that you guys can read. Uh, okay, no need. Okay, now we go to Malaysia and internet. Okay, we starting. Okay, internet has been introduced to the world actually during uh, starting in the era of 1990s. Okay, 1990 or 1990. Okay, but in Malaysia itself, we start a full-fledged of using a full internet service and application at December 2011. So we are still young by using the internet itself. Okay, now it's 2020. We start use on December 2011, meaning is we are already 9 years implementing the much advanced internet application and facilities. Okay. Sorry. No, it's not December 2011. Oh, sorry, we are Malaysia start using. Sorry, wrong information. Uh, Malaysia start using internet at 2003, November 2003. So it's already 17. We're still young compared to other nation or other country like US and everything, because US start their internet in the 1990s. Okay, we are starting to implement internet in our daily routine working life and everything in 2006. So we are still young compared to 17 years old compared to the advanced country like US and European. Okay, but the US are the most oldest and most established internet user, because they are starting from at the end of 1980s. Okay, yes, they are starting using the internet in the early at the end of the 80s era, and then proceed to the year 1990s until now. That's why their internet is much more faster than us. Okay, but in Malaysia itself, we are uh, using it. Start using it in 2003, and then we launched a better facility, because we are implementing it in 2003, but we didn't have a host. Okay, meaning host is a proper company that handle the internet itself, And then in December 2006, 3 companies are handling the internet service provider inside our country. One of them is TM, that Unify that you guys are using. The other 2 is AIMS and NCC. These 2 companies still exist nowadays, but they are no longer being the majority of the biggest telco company in Malaysia no more. That will be pertain to change to Maxis and Time nowadays. We do have other telecommunication like for this is where we rated. I'm talking about we rated based on internet service provider. So internet service provider nowadays, the most popular one is TM, Maxis, and also Time Internet. So these 3 company is the major internet service provider for our company. But during the 2000s era, the year 2006, 3 companies also in charge of host of internet service provider. That is AIM, NCC, and TM. So intranet, extranet. Actually I already explained to you guys regarding intranet and extranet. Regarding at chapter 1. So you guys can read by yourself. This one, the definition, no need for further explanation. But for pleasure's sake, intranet, like I told you guys before, is where you guys connect between one computer to another inside a certain building or a private location, whatever you guys can call it. But for easier definition for you guys to understand, intranet is where you guys connect one computer to another to another inside one building, or inside one room. That is, we call it intranet. Extranet is when you guys are extending the internet network, meaning is beyond the company infrastructure, meaning is beyond the your particular company, outside of your computer, outside of your company building. The meaning is this is normally extranet network normally exists when you guys are having connection between your supplier and your partner or your ally. You guys need to need a certain communication network that easy you guys can access. So that's why extranet is being developed and being used for that particular purpose. You guys only when you guys are working, you guys have a when you guys depends on what department. Normally that majority of the department inside the company are handling their own suppliers. When you guys are connecting to your supplier, you guys will be using extranet communication via by certain companies or certain suppliers normally having their own system that you guys can use. That particular system needed an extranet network to function. They have their own access card, everything. You guys need to use and code and everything to access via the extranet network. Then you guys will understand when you guys are working after this. What is extranet? Intranet is the simplest thing. For instance, if you guys didn't understand the definition, for instance, you guys already go to the lab 1 in our college season. Inside lab 1, that's we call intranet. That is we call it internet connection or network. All the computers inside the lab 1 is connected with each other, and then in the one private room. So that is we call it internet. And then other terms that you guys can understand internet is the whole academy building. Whatever computers that being linked inside that, we call it as a internet network. Unless one computer, for instance, branches. We have academy, we have branches, and we call it Cosmo Point. Cosmo Point wants to communicate with academy through email and everything by using extranet network. That's we call it extranet. Internet, I don't no need to explain because you guys are using like nowadays. At the present time also we are using Microsoft team, everything they are using internet itself. So it's a global wide scale computer network actually. So you guys understand, is it by intranet and extranet? Guys, you guys understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You guys jangan senyap sangat, takut saya. Ramai saya. Okay, pretend to your exam because you guys are we skip our slide a little bit. Pretend to your exam finals. Your exam final will be, because you guys are a combination of face-to-face student and also online student. So your final exam will be doing based on online questions. So online question in terms of my online papers, you guys will be doing four case study question. Okay, one yes, one case study equals to 25 marks. So four of them is equal to 100 marks. So that's why you need to do 4 case study. So you have 3 hours. Don't worry. I will give you an example of last semester. What we call it? Last semester question, the past semester questions and everything. So you guys can be familiar regarding the case study, exam, online exam case study. Okay, you guys, okay? Okay, guys. Susahnya ajar orang lain. Guys, aduh.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
you guys
Okay,
okay for case study?
Okay, sir.
Korang ni mesti tengah tengok benda lain.
Ah.
Okay, baik. Saya percaya apa yang korang cakap. Okay. Okay, what is a World Wide Web? A World Wide Web is a standard method of exchanging information. Okay, or another I call it is a gateway. Okay, that normally World Wide Web is a gateway. I call it is a gate that you guys need to go to exchanging information because without, okay, like nowadays, okay, in terms of your Google Chrome and everything. Okay, for instance, you guys need to go to Asia. You guys do not need to type www, is it? But when you guys because in terms of Google Chrome, when you guys are searching inside here, they will be searching for, like you guys are using Google search engine. But when you guys want to access a website, anything, you guys need to have www. Okay, that is the meaning of what I said. www is a gateway that you guys want to access to exchange information inside the internet itself. When you guys click, okay, there will be loading. Okay, but in terms of everything, you guys need to go to, you need to type www first, or you guys simply can type actually. You guys can see this. Still, you go this way. I forgot to mention inside this particular chapter, it will be a little bit of technicality regarding how the internet will be working, because you guys only understand how to connect only, but in terms of how the internet works inside when you guys are connected is a technical thing. So after this we'll be learning. So you guys must bear with me. If you guys have any question, you guys can ask. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Good. Okay. For the World Wide Web or the WW needs to be function, you guys have to have a web browser and also web server. Web server is will be installed at your internet service provider server. For instance, like Unify will be based. The web server will be based at uh, TMHQ. Okay, your web browser. Okay, we have so many web browser from the current that you guys are using, Google Chrome, we have Opera, we have uh, Internet Explorer, okay, the old version one, and for MacBook, for Macintosh or MacBook or Apple laptop, they will be using Safari, Safari web browser. So we have a lot of web browser that you guys can use, okay, in terms of want to serve the internet itself. Okay, even though you guys are learning internet, intranet, extranet, and internet itself, they are all connected. Just the range of the parameter of the intranet, the extranet, the internet that you guys are using. Remember when you guys see the intranet, when people asking you internet, you guys say is a intranet is more to a company perimeter level of network, okay, computer network, okay, because it's only inside your own company that you guys can communicate, okay. And then extranet will be you guys will be connected to your supplier, your customer, your private customer is your private customer. Certain customer, okay, certain company they have their own customer that need to use a private network. So normally when we say a private network, that is we call it extranet, okay. When based on come to internet is an open network. So open networks, but certain company will be handling their own customer by using private network communication. So they need extranet network to do it. That's why all these three, internet, extranet, internet itself, are related to each other. So this is the history. Okay. Okay, how you guys want to manage your e-based infrastructure? Actually, how you guys want to manage? Actually, I can tell you guys as a general as I can, but to go in detail, actually, as when you guys are working, okay, you guys will be manage the e-business infrastructure based on company environment and then the technology that you guys are using. Then how the application of the technology inside of your company tends to from accounting department to the application to other departments and everything. So but in terms of general, okay, I can tell you guys, okay, first you guys need to know how you guys want how you guys want to manage managing the e-business infrastructure. You guys need to know the internet tools. This is the first thing that you guys know. Okay, what is the internet tool? Okay, internet tool is, for instance, or for example, is email, instant messaging, or internet reply chat. Okay, but they are we IRC is no more being seen nowadays. Okay, but during my time we have IRC, but IRC already changed to instant messaging and now changed to WhatsApp, to your what else? WhatsApp, your Telegram, what else? Facebook Messengers and other things, other instant messaging application that you guys are having nowadays. So that's we call it instant messaging, or previously we call it internet reply chat. And then other internet tools that you guys need to know is Usernet Newsgroup, File Transfer Protocol, STP, Telnet or telephone network. This that we are that your WhatsApp having Telnet. When you call people to WhatsApp or Telegram, that's we call it Telnet. Blog Okay, RSS, Relay Simple Syndication. This is for usually we use RSS for notification to our customers or to our supplier. The World Wide Web, the www, IPTV, the streaming TV that you guys are always online, like for instance Netflix, what else, Unify TV, okay, and other IPTV that existed nowadays. Okay, and then BitTorrent, whatever, BitTorrent file transfer manager and everything. This is, we call all this, we call them as an internet tool. Other than internet tool that you guys need to know, you guys need to manage, you guys need also to know regarding to your URL and domain names. Okay, this is your domain name. For instance, like www.facebook. Okay, Facebook is a domain. Okay, URL, this is an URL, a full address. We call it, this is a full address. Okay, a full address from HTTP to www.facebook.com. .com is an extension, / file name if we have a certain file name, for instance like this. I like to go to Lazada. It's simple. It's like this. This is, we call it file name. See, HTTP / www. This is the domain name. This is the extension. Okay, .com.my / file name. File names. This is where the extension will be. Okay, for instance, let's go to anything. Okay, this is the extension file. Normally, file names, extension file names. So for the full, for instance like this, for the full address like this one, sorry. Okay, for the full address like this one, we call it as a URL. Okay, we have so many extensions. Okay, like you guys see, for instance, we have .com, .my, we have .com.uk, uk.com, .org or org.uk, org.my, .gov.edu, .int for international, .net.biz.info. So we have a lot of extension names actually, from .coms, .co.uk, .org.uk and everything. Okay, how you guys want to identify the URL component? Okay, because you guys already, okay, this is the URL. Now you guys need to know the components inside the URL. Okay, this one is important that you guys must remember when you guys are managing e-business infrastructure. From protocol, okay, to access internet, we need protocol, but you guys cannot see the physical protocol. Okay, only inside the internet itself having this protocol, but you guys cannot see. But you guys must know we have protocol, and then we have host and host name, and then subdomain and domain name. Domain, remember, subdomain is different from domain name. Domain name is the priority name. Okay, for instance, www.facebook. Facebook is the domain name. Subdomain is the extension. Okay, normally. Okay. And then we have TLD, top level domain, and we have SLD, second level domain. Okay. After this, we see top level domains. I need to show you what type of TLD and SLD is. Specific learning disabilities. What is that? Sorry, it's not like this. Second level domain name. Okay. Second level domain, normally second level domain. Oh, okay lah. Jangan kacau. Okay, for example, it's like this. This is a domain. Normally second level domain. Normally second level domain is .com, either from .com. I know it's an extension, but we call other name. But it's other name from extension. We call it as a SLD, second level domain. Usually, like from .com, .uk, .co. I told you guys before this. Okay, what else? You guys need to remember the port, the path, the URL perimeter. Remember the URL. Okay, URL have their own perimeter. That's why you can see the extension. Normally, how you guys want to determine the parameter, you guys see. Okay, the domain name and the extension or the SLD, the .com or .com.my, .com.uk, whatever. But if you want to detect how big is the parameter, you guys see normally .com is the biggest parameter inside the internet infrastructure. So second to it will be depends on like ours .com.my, is it? In certain country will be using .com.uk or uk.com. That also is the second biggest parameter. To know your parameter, you guys need to see the SLD and also your main domain name. Because certain main domain name also having a bigger parameter. For instance, like Facebook, Lazada, Shopee, Alibaba. Anchor or fragment. Anchor or fragment. The meaning of fragment or anchor itself is it's not a fragment of the pieces inside the website and everything, but this is fragment of your data being transferred inside the internet itself. Okay, this is cannot be seen by physical eye, physical viewing, but inside of your computer, your whatever you key, for instance, you press button A or S or anything, when you press that fragment data that you guys are pressing will be flowing inside the internet when you guys are typing anything inside through by using WhatsApp or you guys inside the WhatsApp or you guys chatting inside Facebook anything or you're tweeting something, all those fragment of data will be transferred inside the wait. Apa dia? Sorry, having been disturbed. Yeah. Ganggu aku nak mengajar. Orang dah cakap. Okay, sorry. Where was that? Okay, fragment. Fragment is where data, how a fraction of your data being transferred inside the internet world. Okay, that is the definition of it. XML, HTML. Okay. HTML, or we call it hypertext multi-language, or XML, extended multi-language. Okay. This is where internet standard or a programming standard for publishing a web content or a web browser. Okay. For instance, like this, I show you guys. It's much more better that I show you guys what is HTML and XML. Okay, this is what we call it HTML and XML. But normally nowadays, okay, like Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, whatever that is the site that you guys are going, uh, the what we call it, the whatever, even though you guys are either you guys are using Google Chrome or IE or Opera or Safari, doesn't matter. Inside this particular, when you guys are surfing through other many website or other website that you guys are surfing, this is, we call it HTML or hypertext multi language. Okay, so or nowadays we are using XML, extended one, the latest version one, extended multi-language programming. Actually, this is a programming, so you guys can see this is a programming coding. Okay, to see to design like this, you guys need to type like this. But nowadays, when we, in terms of creating a website and everything, we doesn't need to use coding frequently. We are using other method that is like this. Actually, the other method will be like this. We creating by using website itself. Okay, it's an easy procedure method nowadays. People tend to create website by using a website page. What? Oh, sorry, wrong website. Here. Nowadays, you guys just put pictures and do content. No need to do programming. Okay, you guys can insert only. Insert song, insert image, insert paragraph or everything. You guys can type or you just copy and paste and put inside here. This is a new method to create website. Okay, previously we are using HTML and XML coding, meaning is we are typing the coding, but nowadays we just only put only insert image, we insert letters, we insert music, we insert video inside our website without any fuzzing by using the programming coding. That is the difference nowadays and this. But still, even though you guys are inserting everything, but the coding is there. The HTML and XML is still exists in there. Do remember in that thing. Hypertext markup language and extendable markup language, multi-language. So this is the media standard when you guys are doing the other than HTML and XML standard programming code that you guys need to know or to manage. Media standard also you guys need to know, from graphic interchange format, JPEG, GIF. Nowadays we have .png. Okay, streaming media format from MPEG, AVI, okay, MP3, and then the future or the current present internet structure that you guys need to know, from mobile access device, your mobile apps and everything, Wi-Fi, mobile access, your Wi-Fi internet, Bluetooth next generation mobile service, the app, also we call it the app, the interactive digital television, IP, your internet TV nowadays. You can interact and also by using your TV nowadays. So any question regarding chapter, this particular chapter, guys? Hello, guys. Sarifah, jauh betul kau suara kau.
So far ni boleh senyum je, sir.
Senyum tu faham ke tak? Zizi. Zizi, kalau kau tak faham, nanti kau message lagi. Senang. Okay, Zizi. Zizi, kau dengar ke tak? Hello, hello. Zizi. Yang lain dengar. J dengar tak, sir? Zizi dengar tak dengar?
Ya, dengar, sir.
Oh, Zizi lah ni. Putus line ni. Tak, sebab tadi saya dengar Zizi tapi Zizi tak respon. Sabar je lah. Others, you guys understand or not?
Yes, sir. So
Saya
far,
faham, sir.
Yes, sir.
Faham.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Okay, good. Saraswati okay? Saraswati hilang lah. Oh, ada. Alright. Okay, remember next week will be your midterm test. Even though even though you guys are doing your midterm break, but still you guys need to do it inside the Google Classroom. Oh, sorry lah. So remember, next week you guys will be in midterm break, and also please do your midterm break inside your Google Classroom. I will inform you guys in the morning, okay, that I already upload or not. Only 10 questions, multiple choice answer, ABC. You guys need to do it on that day. Whenever you guys need to turn it in, or you guys submit. Each time when you guys are submit, you guys will be a notification will be given to me. That's why I can see you guys submitting or not. Ina, you already have submitted assignment 1 or not? And Urama. Ina, Urama disappeared. Tak ada question korang okay Ui, bunyi motor. Korang tak ada apa-apa soalan?
sir.
Untuk midterm ada tip tak?
Multiple choice. Korang pada pandai lah Google nanti. Akan saya nak beritahu. Korang pakailah Google untuk
sir.
menjawab.
Yang rekod video ni boleh upload dalam GC tak, sir?
Nanti saya share saya upload dulu dalam YouTube. Lepas tu saya bagi link dalam grup. Okey tak?
Boleh, sir.
Sebab kalau saya letak dekat Google Classroom, dia nanti makan space Google Drive saya. So
Okay,
saya
sir.
upload dulu dekat semua kelas termasuk hari ni punya. Nanti saya upload dekat YouTube sekejap lagi. Lepas tu saya post dekat dalam grup nanti. So korang boleh tengoklah dari situ.
Okay, sir.
So kalau tak, if no question and everything, okay, class can be dismissed. Have a nice day. Please remember that next week will be your midterm, and a happy midterm break for you guys. Okay, bye guys. Thank you for participating in the class.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Alright.
Sir tak stop recording ke, weh?